Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Curbside with Kids and Cars here at Dell Children's Medical Center in Austin, Texas.
This week is a little different as we'll be posting a mini series of videos going over all the different parts of car seats. So let's get started.
Here we'll look at a combination seat using an Evenflo Maestro as an example.
So this is a combination car seat, and it can either be used as a forward-facing seat with a 5-point harness or as a booster seat when the 5-point harness is removed, and we'll get into that a little bit later. You'll notice that this seat is very similar to the convertible. The only main difference is that it doesn't have a foot, and the convertible cannot be used without the 5-point harness as this seat can. So again, we have the shell, which is the plastic construction, which is where you'll find important information from the manufacturer, such as their manufacturer's important serial number and manufacture date. And then we also have stickers like this where we see important information about how to ride in the car seat depending on your child's height and weight. Okay, around in the front of the car seat, once again, is where we have the harness. So this can be adjusted with the button here and then tightened with the strap here. This one's a little different because the button is up inside underneath the padding of the seat, and your car seat may look like this as well. So sometimes you'll have to go searching for that button. But here, if we push the button down in there, we can pull the harness loose, secure the child in, and then tighten it with the strap here, okay? Once again, same as the other seats we saw, we have 3 important clips that we need to make sure are tight for the baby to go ahead and ride in the seat. This is the chest clip here. We can undo it like this. And then before the baby rides in the seat, we need to go ahead and make sure that that's clipped tight. We have the crotch buckle here, which again has 2 clips that feed into it, which again, we want to make sure is going to be clicked tight and secured before the baby rides anywhere. On the crotch buckle, we have 2 possible places for it to be coming through the seat. So once again, we can adjust that to make sure that the child's fitting properly in the seat. And we also have different slot places for the harness while your child is still using this as a 5-point harness. Now we'll take a look at the back of the seat where we can see the different harness adjustment slots, the crotch buckle adjustment slot, and the lower anchors, which we can use to install the seat in the vehicle. So if we flip the seat around, on the side of the seat coming out of this belt path here, we have the lower anchors. Once again, we have 2 of them. In order to adjust this lower anchor, on this side, we can pull on this strap to tighten it, or we push on this gray buckle in order to loosen it. We can also use the seat belt for this car seat installation. We just route it through the same belt path that we do with the lower anchors. An important thing to note, whether you're using the lower anchors or the seat belt to install it, you want to use your rear tether anchor, which once again goes over the top of the seat and clicks into either the back of the seat or the floorboard, depending on where that attachment anchor point is in your vehicle, which you can find in your vehicle owner's manual. Also on the back of the seat, we can see where there are different adjustment points for the harness. On this seat, we have 4 different options. So we have this is the back of the harness here, and we can adjust it to go up and down as needed. We also have this little clip here, which is useful to attach your tether anchor to for when it's not installed in the vehicle. Down here at the bottom, we have the splitter plate for the harness, and this is useful to know because this is where you're going to take the harness off in order to remove it for booster mode, okay? And then we also have the crotch buckle bracket here, which again, the same as the convertible car seat, we can just turn sideways and push back through in order to move it forward to ensure your child is properly in the car seat, nice and secure. When we're using this car seat in booster mode, there are a couple important things to note. We're not going to be using the harness anymore, and additionally, the seat does not need to be installed in the vehicle with the lower anchors, okay? The seat belt will fit across the child normally. It'll go over the shoulder, under one arm, and then sit down low across their lap. In order to make sure that the shoulder belt is in the proper position, we have a little plastic bracket right here, and the shoulder belt is going to slide in through here, and then the lap belt portion goes right across the child's lap right there. And once again, when we're in booster mode, we want to make sure that we remove the harness and the crotch buckle before we go ahead and do that.
Make sure that you comment below with any questions or any topics that you'd like to see covered in the future for our videos. And join us next week where we'll be talking about proper car seat selection and what might be right for your little one. Because remember, your child matters, their car seat does too. We'll see y'all next week.